Hi, my name is Dariusz, and today I would like to show you how to build, manage, and release NPM organization libraries with Taon. So, what are actually NPM organization packages? So, with organization package, like for example, Angular core, you've got this namespace, which essentially is a folder for our packages that comes after this slash. So it's a way of grouping NPM packages into these folders, namespaces, so we can easily import them later in our projects. So for purpose of this video, I've created a Taon example org on npmjs.com website. And with this, we are going to publish our first organization public packages by creating Taon projects and releasing these projects to NPM. So let's do that right now. So for example, our first package, and by the way, there are two ways of releasing NPM organization packages in Taon. We can do that from standalone project, or we can do that from organization project, and I will show both ways of doing this. So first, let's create our new Taon new organization standalone project. And by the way, by default, Taon uses project name as NPM name, but in this particular project, we are going to use different name for published package. So we are here inside our org standalone project, and we would like to publish this package into this namespace, Taon example org. And we can do that by setting property override npm name, and we can do stuff like we can copy the organization name, and let's say we're gonna call it standalone. And we can also see what actually we are releasing in the library index.ts folder. So for example, for purpose of this project is to, let's say, we will export class standalone helpers. Let's do that. And okay, we've got our override npm name. By the way, with override npm name, we can, like you see, we can specify namespace and name for our destination package. And with that in place, we can use Taon release console menu, or we can use already prepared task for releasing npm packages in manual way. We can use npm tasks, so we can do that. Taon AR, meaning automatic release npm. And yes, before releasing, Taon is asking me about these changes, because we did the changes, what I should do with them. I'm going to, by the way, it is a good thing always to actually, before publishing any packages with Taon to NPM, we should keep this project also in GitHub. We should create a repository for this project. So let's do that quickly right now. And we can quickly add this remote, and we can quickly push the changes. And we can wait a little bit. Okay, there is a slight problem. Oh, we are exporting too much stuff. We are exporting all the stuff from here. We need to delete some of the not needed stuff, like for example this CLI, and also we should disable the migration because we are not using them. And yeah, we can also we can delete those projects that are just sample projects. We can delete this migration. Let's do that. Taon app to update the repository. So yeah, right now, actually we should do that before doing anything. We should check our project if we are not releasing something that we don't need to release. So yeah, now we can do Taon AR NPM, and I see you in the we need to actually mark this package as public for pushing to NPM. Let's try again. And now we are done with publishing. We can check our organization if there are any new packages, public packages. So as you see here, we've got new package standalone, and this package comes from our Taon project, our standalone organization project. And now I would say you might think if we should do this, like we should use organization packages inside standalone projects. I would say yes, do that, but not so often, because there is a much better way of dealing with organization packages inside a Taon container. And now I'm going to show how to publish and build a Taon container with organization projects inside. So let's close this project, and now we are going to create. Actually, we are going to create organization project with the same name as our organization, which is definitely much more convenient to remember. And let's do the Taon new Taon example org, and a new command in Taon comes with this nice, I would say, syntax for arguments, where you can specify, like here, for example, you can specify main package. It's called our first package main, and what this command is going to do, we are going to get Taon organization, and we are going to get inside this organization, we're going to have this main package, main organization package. So let's do that right now. And as you see here, everything is being bootstrapped here. We can open this organization, and right now we've got this one main package. We can, let's say, we want to have also, besides main package, we want to have, let's call it share package. And we want our organization to be monorepo, and yeah, we want to have organization. And when we do that, when we mark our Taon container as organization, we can release this main and share package as part of the same namespace of the same organization. So let's do that right now. But before doing that, let's just reload our Taon, our editor, and as you see here in our Taon projects left side menu from Taon VS Code plugin, we've got this switcher for our projects. So we can actually very quickly, just by clicking, we can switch our projects, which is very convenient actually. So for example, right here, I am in main. Just by clicking, I am in share, or just by clicking this, I am in this main container. So let's fill this main project with some data. Let's just mark it. Let's do some things to release this package. So let's obviously mark it as public. Let's modify a little bit index. So we are only exporting, for example, function, main function. And this is the only thing we want to export. Let's just delete all not necessary stuff that we actually don't need here. And this, and probably this. We only need this main function. Rest files are just not related to this publish function. So yeah, let's do the same thing with, and let's obviously save everything. Let's do the same thing for the share package. So in share package, let's just quickly comment this. Let's just export maybe const shared secret. this this is going to be the content of our share package. Let's clean the project with unnecessary I just left in this project only crucial files for NPM publishing. Actually, probably I'm going to provide a flag for Taon just for giving you the clean version for instant NPM publish. And right now, actually, we want to go back to this main folder. We can, by the way, probably also we should, as always, create new repository for anything that we are publishing. So let's create Taon example organization repository for our monorepo. So let's do that. And let's just init git add remote, and we should see there is plenty of files. So we can do Taon app for quick update. And right now we are sure that our files are inside repository on the GitHub, so we are fine. Everything looks good. One thing we should be cautious. I think I've in share package I forgot to mark it as a public package, and yeah, probably that would be it. Let's just again update the project. And right now I'm going to release both these projects to NPM from container level. So we are not going to we're not going to be inside one of these packages. So we can do that, but it is much more convenient to do that to do this npm release from container level. So we can do Taon ar npm actually this version is the command feels slow because I'm using local compiled version, not version from npm of Taon. So probably on your machine this Taon command is going to run much more faster. So yeah, we've got a menu for releasing here. Obviously, before release, actually we can do Taon build to check if we can build this project. Build all. We need to do build all because build all is a special command that is going to build projects for inside container. So let's do that right now. This is going to take probably 1 or 2 minutes, so I'm going to pause. So yeah, we are done right now. So everything, we see there are these new files created for Taon. Taon created, did some modification to projects. We can commit these things, actually Taon up. And now when we've built projects set containers, we know everything is build process is correct. There are no mistakes in the code, so we can start our NPM release of these two main and share packages to our Taon example organization. So let's do that. Taon release. Oh, so Taon actually we can do Taon AR NPM just like for the single packages. We can do that for container packages, and we're gonna get this menu. And yeah, let's just wait a little bit. Let's see if if we will be able to publish these packages. Let's wait a second. So our publishing is done. We were able to publish these packages, and we can check our organization if there are new packages published. And yes, right now we've got new main package and share package. We can also check if the content of packages is proper. We can check, for example, our library function index, and we should have shared secret. And also for main package, I believe we should have this function. This dummy function, we should have it in code. Yeah, we've got this main function. So yeah, with this, now we can develop those packages. We can do lots of things. Also, we can add new packages here. And right now, this organization is monorepo, but it doesn't need to be monorepo. We can split, we can just mark it as a false, and we can create separated Git repositories for our main and shared projects, and we can keep them separately from each other. But I will explain that in another video. That will be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.